because there's just so much health that that hero has. And now EnVision's going to encroach on the point here, and they do manage to make the flip happen. Immortals kind of had to back away. They had to respect what EnVision managed to accomplish by taking out their tank. But now, once again, you're starting to see Immortals get back into this groove here, get the kills, flip it right back. EnVision only gets 9, and that was a great disengage from Immortals.
A lot of ultimates that are online for Immortals. McGravy's going to use Deadeye to try and zone them out.
And similar to what we saw before, they're just going to use their territory to their advantage, their terrain to their advantage. GrimReality will get the Deadeye on McGravy, so they're going to lose out on the DPS. Jaru, does he get the big play here? He's going to drop down. He will eliminate GrimReality from play here, and there's going to be the KariV by himself. Jaru does manage to secure that kill, and this is still a fight that Immortals will win because they will continue to maintain control with only 2% left here.
It'll be Immortals taking point number 1. Yeah, it's 2 big kills from Jaru. At first, he's able to take Verbo out before Immortals can even get to the point, and then at the beginning of that next fight, able to win 1 more engagement. But look at this, Immortals picking up some kills. EnVy is so charged up, gets the nano boost. Going to try and combo here with Agilities. There comes the grab. It's going to be a Transcendence coming in.
Yeah, they don't invest into the Meteor Strike there just yet because they saw that the Transcendence was out, so they wanted to wait for the prime opportunity to use that one, and they are able to take out McGravy. EnVy's going to hold down the point by himself. EnVy with the Zarya will go in there. FaZe uses the Transcendence. Meteor Strike comes in, but he won't be able to get the kill because FaZe was immortal at that moment there because of the Transcendence, so there was no damage that can be applied there. GrimReality, though, will take out FaZe, so no more healing, also no more tank play as well, and this is looking pretty solid for Immortals now, as they just need to get at least these next 2 kills. They will flip it, they just have to do it in time, and a huge credit to Saini for trying to... No Doomfist though. Graviton Surge goes out from EnVy. Saini's gonna do the same thing. It's basically just gonna be all gravity all over the place, keeping everyone together for a big hug, and EnVision are gonna push this one forward. They're so close to being able to make the cap happen. Now they just gotta get up in their face. Overtime will be in effect, and I think they might be able to make this happen, but no! Agilities is going to dive in there at the last second to see if he can go ahead and solve this fight out. Give his teammates time to be able to come back into this, but it won't matter.
Lowering him up in the sky right now.
And also, remember folks, the Resurrection. We're still using the Resurrection Ultimate, so that means that Mercy can res everyone. But KariV using it as a tempo res to keep Fate in this one. FaZe brings back both tanks, so now that means EnVision, they're going to be able to rally the troops back together here and continue to maintain their hold. They just want to be able to take out these supports, and they take out KariV, and this is looking good for EnVision so far.
Yeah, it looks like EnVision should be able to hold on to the point.
What you want to do as a diva, just get right in the face of the Far and not give him any space to work with. But Saini, though, just busts out the tempo res right at the nick of time. But they are going to lose out, though, on the Mercy. And it's going to be 39% here. FaZe is going to bring back D.Va as well as Lucio. So now you're going to get that sustain from Lucio as well as the disengagement. This is looking good. They are going to drop the beat, so that was even better for them because now they can continue on this fight.
Yeah, but you do still have Immortals in control of the point. It's going to be a 2-person rocket barrage there from Agilities. McGravy now, he's going to back up
this one, and they do have bodies by the point. They do manage to make the cap happen, and this is looking good for EnVision. They might be able to take game 1.
Yeah, Jaru actually gets really low here, and he's going to get DMAC'd. It was a big pulse bomb that came in from GrimReality, and now you see McGravy trying to get back on the point, lands a pulse bomb of his own, able to take out Fate, trying to keep EnVision in this here. GrimReality takes out Saini. It's going to be a sound barrier coming in for Immortals. They have 3 members on the point. Fire will fall here for EnVision. Looks like Jaru getting in to contest yet again, though.
And remember, they had to flip, right? So in order for them to be able to win this round, they needed to force the flip, and they do make this happen. But now it's going to be a matter of whether or not they can put bodies on the point, but it seems like one by one, like lemmings, they will fall, and that will be EnVision losing.
Yeah, and that's huge there for EnVision. You see McGravy able to get one with the Deadeye. Here comes the sound barrier for Immortals, but Immortals actually a little bit earlier. They invested the nano boost on EnVy. You see a big Graviton Surge coming down here in the corner. GrimReality trying to line up some players, but it was FaZe able to put EnVy to sleep with his own on a sleep dart there that prevented the nano boost from getting anything. EnVision comes right back in the fight, able to withstand through a lot of ultimates used on the side of Immortals. And they will win it and hold on. Stand through it, and Immortals going to get very aggressive, and here comes the grab, here comes a Meteor Strike as well.
Oh! What is that with the Deadeye, with the Meteor meteor strike, and they managed to clear them out. They put so much into it. We saw it happening. But
going up against EnVision.
they can't let them get control of the hotel. They just cannot let them if they want to be able to win this one out. Sani's going to be fully charged up as well, and they're going to try and see if they can sweep them out. Oh, you saw the meteor strike as well that was being used by Agilities, and this is certainly not the what I'm sure EnVision would have liked. That's why
all these players coming around the corner. An uppercut there.
Oh,
now
wow.
trying to push his way through. A grab comes in as well from the side of EnVision. But when that Doomfist gets in their way, they're not able to push on through.
Yeah, and you also saw too the uppercut forced the shield up, so they were hoping to get something with the Earth Shatter. So though nothing quite yet, but Envy with the Graviton Surge will focus down, and that is going to be a capture. Yeah, and the other thing too that gives me a little, oh boy, he saw that one. He had to get out of dodge as soon as he could, and Jaru will fall. That was a little risky business there, but GrimReality staying alive. Numlock, oh, he was just all up in the air, and that was easy pickings for Grim. As this is a fight that you mentioned, X, that they had to take, but Immortals, they're going to win this one out.
Be enough time here to get the grab and then combo the grab with the meteor strike.
Yeah, both sides are going to engage with the sound barrier. Agilities is going to get slept on the side too, so they will remove him from the equation. Numlock, though, got to be careful when you drag people out because the whole point is to just stay on the objective. Luckily for them, he had teammates there to be able to get them, consistent in this fight, be able to keep them going here. But GrimReality, find Numlock there with the Deadeye, and the Lucio trying to keep this one going, keep it alive here as they're just going to trickle down to the point. Very reminiscent of what we saw last time in the control game as they just go in 1, 2, 3, and then they just fall left, right, and center, but still 1.62 meters. They're getting so close though. Agilities with that punch right to the face. There has just been an absolute brawl here at the point, and they managed to make it happen. But
it is Immortals in control of this. It'll be Sani using a Graviton Surge here. It'll be a Graviton Surge coming out from the side of Immortals as well. But it will be EnVision coming out on top.
Wow, and there's just so much being cleared out of there, which was, kind of absurd when you think about it. EnVision one's near it. There goes the Graviton Surge here. Agilities, he's going to probably shoot with that one there. Lands on him, and oh my God! He finds 4! Unbelievable! I love it every single time. And try and see if they can capture this one right here, but they have to go in. They have to challenge this one, but they're just going to cap it. Immortals backed away. Jaru's going to go back to see if he can go ahead and help out his teammates here, and they just want to make as much progress as they can, but Jaru's going to be able to get a double there, taking up the Tracer and taking up the Winston, but they got to engage. They have no choice. They have to put a body onto the point, and they're just going to get shut out immediately. Overtime is going to go down, but no, they are going to try and contest it just for the time being. Do they have, oh, they don't have the Transcendence. They have nothing to delay. All right, well, they're just slugging it out here. They're trying to go for something. Doomfist, though, he's going to have to back away. They need to continue to play the safe zone, continue to play by the hotel. Do not let them get behind you because we've seen it affect teams in the past, and it hurts when you just let a McCree get through there. There goes the Graviton Surge, though. Are they going to try and see if they can combo it? But they are going to be able to cap it because the Graviton keeps them out of the point. Punish, but Agilities has to be careful not to get picked off here because if he does, that will give EnVision that opportunity to push.
But it's Fate who gets picked off at the beginning of the fight. They're able to deal with FaZe, though, as GrimReality takes him out. And Jaru is actually going to take out Agilities.
Agilities wisely enough getting out. He was trying to see if he can go ahead and farm some more of the ult charge here. Jaru's going to force out Envy, and you know what? He's going to have to use that, but it won't really matter. He used the D.Va self-destruct, but he'll die anyway because FaZe gets the kill. They lose out on the D.Va, but the EMP comes out. Jaru dives right in, and he's going to take out Verbo here. It's going to look to be an interesting split between these two teams, as EnVision, every time he hits his ability, he does get some shield. See what they can make happen here. The beat has dropped for Immortals. He is able to get a few people in that, but KariV not able to stay alive, though, in that engagement. And look at the just terrain that McGravy is able to take advantage of as he is right over their heads, and this has to hurt as EnVision are continuing to get more progress on the point. They got 2 ticks. They're right there, so close, and they make it happen. Tries to get a little bit too ambitious here. Sani, though, they're going to end up losing that mech early on, and that is is certainly going to hurt as well. And they're forcing him all the way back by the health pack there. That's going to be 3 down. And now you're going to start to see EnVision make this cap a reality here. GrimReality on the high ground, just shredding right through them. This is the position that they wanted, and they got it. Supports in the backline, but he has to be cautious not to throw it out, and then it gets gobbled up there by the defense matrix. EMP is out, and look how quick FaZe was able to build that one up, though. And Jaru will cut through Envy.
Maybe Fate pops Primal Rage and gets over just in time, which he does. Yes.
Oh, man. Okay, so he goes in there, Primal Rage, so that can hopefully give them the opportunity to be able to make this one happen, but it's going to be a real scrambled push-up, though, and the EMP will go down. EnVision seems to be winning the fight at the early portion of this, and they hold them all. They couldn't get on the point.
We're just trying to get ultimates out of the side of Immortals.
They really don't have anything to work with. Agilities, Dragon Blade is waiting for him to come in through the door. Oh, thank God! Green Earth was that? They were all stacked in the server room! The hell was that? What? What?
Well, such a devastating combo before, and it'll be EnVision using a sound barrier here a little bit early, and that's going to allow Agilities to go to town here with the Blade.
Yeah, and it's going to be Blade v Blade. They're just going to try and see if they can hunt each other down. Jaru's going to have barely any health left in this fight, but he still manages to stay alive, though, and will get the pickup, will get the support. Now the Transcendence for KariV, as they're looking to go ahead and contest this one. 10 seconds remaining here. Do they go for it? No, but Gravy with a double post bomb on the supports. You just got to go ahead and give them the point at that moment, because they forced that one out, and they do manage to make it happen right at the last second.
I mean, maybe KariV uses the sound barrier.
And that will be GrimReality taking a seat. This fight just slow on the kills,
they gotta get
though.
to the cart.
And they got it. They got it. Like, I don't even, this is just like really, really odd.
What is going on today?
I don't know, Matt. And it's just really is weird. But we're just gonna have to go ahead and keep calling
again.
it.
They're going to engage here. We'll see if McGravy can force anything out. Jaru pulls the Dragon Blade out of his own. Immortals, they've held onto their blade of their own here. It's gonna come from Agilities.
Agilities with FaZe. That kill will take out the Zenyatta, and they do take out the tank as well. Jaru, though, not looking to be outdone, as he will find himself the supports, which that will certainly hurt for Immortals. So EnVision, man, they're getting this one right around the corner. EnVision, they're gonna have to reset.
Yeah, but Immortals, they use the Transcendence there to push them all the way back. EnVision wasn't even gonna come in. Now it's going to be a Transcendence for the side of EnVision, plus the Blade here. They're gonna be able to take this golden away.
They're gonna have to block that doorway, though, because that's where the players are gonna be coming out from here, and they're gonna be so close to it, and they manage to make it happen. That's
still point A take here for Immortals.
There goes the Blade. Agilities is going to use it. Jaru, that's no DPS for you, no heals for you, no heals for you again. And that is painful if you are an EnVision fan here, because you just saw your team get wiped out.
Like map control inside of Hangar goes in favor of Immortals here.
Okay, so you are going to get that Transcendence as soon as the sound barrier was thrown down, and that was just to keep them alive and keep them bunched up, and Immortals did that very well. So they get those 2 kills, now a third, Jaru, so no more, and as a matter of fact, did he pop the tack visor too? That's something
he did.
He did pop the tack visor, so they don't really get much value out of that one either. And Immortals continue to make things happen with this payload. But still, though, they're looking at...
Yeah, GrimReality working here with Agilities. Another Dragon Blade for Agilities. There'll be a sound barrier that comes out for EnVision, as they're just trying to hold on for dear life.
Yeah, they didn't let Agilities run too wild with that one, but he still did a considerable amount of damage. And GrimReality as well. When Agilities doesn't find it, guess who's going to be there as well? GrimReality's on Tracer, because he's so good with this hero. The debuff is down, but... Hey, Pulse Bomb, you'll go ahead and take that one. No Zarya for you, but this is GrimReality's in the back of the map here. He's going to need his teammates to get back into the action, and if GrimReality can find 1, 2 kills, maybe even take out that Lucio, that could be an opportunity for them here to re-engage. And GrimReality just wants to go right after those squishy supports. He's going to get FaZe. The Graviton Surge goes down, and that's going to have to force KariV to use the Transcendence to keep his team alive, because you never know what's going to come around the bend here. Immortals, though, they are looking to get this payload through. Pulse Bombs out. GrimRealities is going to get it, and now the payload comes through. Can the Diva get there in time? No, they cannot.
Heading into overtime.
They need Fate alive in this fight here. Now the pressure is going to be on for EnVision. How far can they possibly make this one happen? The Transcendence will go out. McGravy sitting on this pulse bomb, waiting for that Transcendence to go away so that he can go ahead and use it. McGravy takes out GrimReality, so they lose out on the DPS there. And look at that, all the way in the back. Hold that, he says. McGravy gets the stick on KariV, who is exposed in the back line, just trying to see if he can support his teammates now. And this is EnVision, all EnVision. Dragon Blade gets the cut on Fate. The beat goes down. They gotta take care of him. KariV though, well done. And McGravy again with his pulse bomb. He keeps on getting it. His pulse bombs have been so good this round. And Jaru just being a pain in the neck around here. But they are getting the kills. Immortals, they're looking to defend this one and stop the run right here that Immortals, or that EnVision have managed to put together. They do have some teammates on the point though, and Numlock does manage to get two.
Yeah, Numlock's got Primal Rage. He's going to push on forward, and as soon as teammates get back, you're going to see Jaru do the same because Jaru has the Dragon Blade.
McGravy on Sniper, he's on Widowmaker. He's getting some great positioning here, and he's not going to be challenged. They're going to get this point. They're going to get this point. They got the point. They have the point. 5 points on the board.
It's going to be Immortals actually opening things up with the Transcendence of their own before Jaru even pulls his blade out.
Yeah, but Jaru, though, I don't know if he's going to necessarily need the assistance with the support ults. He gets to... Oh, what a huge triple from Envy! I was praising Jaru, but I should have been loving Envy the whole time. And he wipes out the entire team. They end up losing out FaZe again, as well as Numlock. And Immortals, they're making this one happen. They're doing it. They're going to get this point, and they have a lot of time left on the clock, so very different from what we saw before. Hey, 33 seconds isn't like crazy amounts of time, but it's more than what EnVision had to work with here.
Even with a few players dropping, though, you see Jaru was able to pick up 1 or 2 kills.
They're still contesting. EnVision, they're going to go up 2-0 in contenders if it keeps going like this. I cannot believe that this is happening. KariV is going to have to use the Transcendence there at that moment, but the sound barrier goes out. Sane, he gets a double there, and there goes another Diva bomb, and it will be EnVision red on the board, clearing out Immortals. Immortals will lose the game and go 0-2 in Contenders Season 1.
Holy hell, man. That was a tremendous series there. EnVision able to take it 3-1 in the end. No, they did just enough. I think it was McGravy and Jaru.